This is about to be so weird.
I can already feel it.
I can already feel how weird it's gonna be. All right, let's get it. Yo, what's good, everybody? It's the Storm Podcast. I'm your host, Malcolm, as y'all can see on the title, and I'm here with my boys.
Yo, C2, doing me, be you.
Gang, gang.
Hey, Goof in the house.
What up?
It is Vermilion.
Get the fuck away from the camera, nigga. What are you doing?
Why?
Back up. You look stupid.
Nigga said why.
You look like a 50-year-old mom trying to use FaceTime.
I'm trying to engage the fans. What are
You're
you?
not engaging anything. You look stupid.
They're looking at me right now. They're not looking at you. I guarantee that.
All right, let's see what they look at when I turn your camera off.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's taking your spotlight.
Niggas is abusing their power.
Hey, man. That's the only... Hey, when you have power, you got to abuse it. You know the vibe.
No!
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You remember the 7th grade Xbox Live parties?
Yes.
Nigga,
It's
we used to play
I'm the
Wheel of
host.
Kick.
I'm the host.
Somebody talk down, you out. Instantly. Gone, nigga.
No.
You know the vibes. But shit, how y'all been feeling, man? Oh, well, for the listeners, if y'all can't tell, we're not in... Well, I'm in the studio. We're not all here. This is a Zoom call. I hope that y'all noticed. But, yeah, y'all know the quarantine been kind of bad.
You did notice that I wasn't sitting right next to this man. Like, that would be a little weird.
But then again, there are a lot of people just listening to the audio. So for y'all, yeah, this is a Zoom call. That's why the mic sounds a little worse. But you know the vibes. Yeah, so this is going to be an interesting episode. This is our first time doing this. We're going to see how it works. If it works well, we're going to continue doing it because, you know, niggas are trying to stay quarantined and away from people, including each other.
No, that doesn't work. Yeah.
Because really. I don't know where these niggas have been. Also.
You flexing your tattoos.
Yeah.
You already know.
Thomas and Vic have never been on camera before, so they don't really understand how to do it.
Now you guys get to see the dynamic of what the fuck they're doing. They're always doing some crazy shit.
But when I'm recording, you guys don't see it as it's being recorded. Right now, I'm seeing my own face, so that's weird. So this is the first.
But if anything, that should help you, like, stay more engaged. So you're gonna see them wild out, but that's okay.
Shit.
You know the vibe.
Chico. Ya tú sabes.
Anyway, how y'all niggas weeks been, man?
Shit, does somebody else want to start? We're all on equal footing now.
Man.
Like, we're all in front of the camera, so I'm like, shit, do I gotta start?
I got smacked at work, so that's about it.
Like somebody walked up to you and smacked your shit? Or like...
I smacked, like physical
hard
labor
work.
was, like, yeah.
It'd be like that.
Busting.
Most definitely. What about you, Millie? What you been on?
On the same old, just working.
You had some trials and tribulations, but you know the vibes.
Yeah, I always pulled through.
Facts. Chris, what up, man?
Man, I've been on my James Bond shit, moving smooth. That's it, man. Just staying out the way. Niggas didn't even know I was here, but I'm there. So like,
have you left the house at all?
Yeah, a good part.
Thomas,
I went
I'm gonna
to
turn your
the
camera
grocery
off.
store. this nigga's wildin'.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn your camera off.
Better keep that bitch on, man. Not the goons to the studio.
I ain't even. Nigga, go ahead.
Send the goons to the studio. That's so deep.
That's
hey, we know where you live, man.
Yeah.
If you want to hit a lick, we can hit a lick right now.
Pull up, man. Pull up.
I'm definitely not pulling up on Thomas.
I got the
dog OD.
You know, I got the like Air Forces.
It is what it is.
Hey, man. Y'all know the vibes. But yeah, the week been decent. Niggas just been at work. Shit. That's pretty much it. Been at work in the studio. That's literally all I do.
Has anything changed at work? You told me that they were being OD for a while, but like, are they still like chasing you down?
Yeah, so they actually, for the listeners last week, when I was saying that like I have dumbass requirements put on me that other people don't have, they actually posted it. So like on the daily schedule when you walk in, it has everybody like how much you're supposed to be doing each day. And there's just me and another nigga, and our number is just way higher than everybody else's. And I saw in the first thing I was like, yo, how the fuck is this fair? Like,
the first thing I would have said is like, are you guys paying me more than everybody else?
Exactly.
Or like, what's happening.
Like, I'm supposed to do 600
No, I
a
think we
day.
should go to HR about that. Like, that's definitely a problem. Like, yo,
right.
you're telling me I'm supposed to be doing 700, 600 a day. This man is doing less than me, getting the same amount of money. Like,
Low key,
I need a raise, or y'all need to like fix something. Like, I don't know what's happening.
I know, I
have
feel
to
that.
slide back there.
Oh, fuck Target, bro.
It
Sure,
sounds like
man?
it's fuck
Yeah,
UPS
bro.
too.
UPS, man, it sucks.
It's fuck the man.
I'm not going back to Target. Man.
Pause.
Whoa, yeah. Yeah, whoa.
It'd be like
Yeah,
that, man.
Didn't even notice.
Yeah, it'd be
Crazy.
like that. But shit, what we got on the topic list?
No. Number one, my mic's clipping. All right, are we good?
Yeah, we're
Good?
good.
All right. Wait, let me grab my bug. This is already getting off bad. It is already
It'd be like
not
that,
starting
man.
well. Well, for this week, what do you guys want to start with? There's NBA YoungBoy dropped the album. There is.
Let's start with some bitch.
Yo, whole time, did y'all see that Travis Scott concert on Fortnite? Did y'all go?
Nope.
I watched it. Wasn't able to participate. I was at the store.
I got the private invitation from Trav though.
Did you go?
No,
Bro,
I'm busy, man.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, that shit was 50 billion times better than I expected. I've come on the podcast saying that, like, I think Travis Scott is overrated. Like, I listen to his music because, like, he makes good music, but I still feel like he's overrated. I was expecting a lot from the concert just because I don't know, like, I just wasn't expecting that much, but I went because niggas was bored at home, quarantine. So I was like, you know what? Let's get
what
it.
else is there to do?
There was a stage. Me and my homie was on the stage. There was an emote where you like grab a mic stand and it's on fire and you just get the wave in that bitch. And I was like, oh, this is gonna be kind of busting. So we're standing there like, all right, bet. Let's get the concert started. There's a whole stage here. And in the background,
this is all on Fortnite for everybody.
all on Fortnite. This is all on Fortnite. So we're at the stage, and like in the background, there's like a planet that's just like flying closer and closer.
Astro World.
I'm like, oh shit, this is about to be lit.
This is busting.
I'm thinking this nigga about to pop up on the stage and like turn up his. No, this nigga was 50 feet tall, just teleporting across the whole map, like rapping and shit. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck is happening? Like, this shit is different, nigga. Then, like, halfway through the whole map, like, we all started flying. Then the whole map filled up with water, and we was swimming, like, around this 50-foot Travis Scott. Then we was in space, like, flying, and this nigga was sitting on a planet rapping. Overall, that shit was fun as fuck. I highly recommend. They're doing, like, 4 more shows or some shit.
Yeah, they're doing shows all around the world, which is like kind of cool because they know everybody's home.
Yeah,
so like
Fortnite
it's
tours.
like, hey, you want to go to a concert? Technically, and I'm like, hey, it's cool.
That wasn't a live recording, right?
No, hell no. No, it was
I
all pre-recorded.
I thought it was gonna be like
I thought he did a new song too.
like Marshmello.
The Marshmello one wasn't live either.
Yeah.
He did one of them live, I believe.
He did some live speaking.
I didn't know he did more than one.
I thought it was gonna be like that.
No, there was no live speaking. It was all pre-recorded, but that shit was lit. I had a great time. Me and my brother were turning up like, oh shit, I was like, yo, if Drake pop up, if there's a Drake avatar that pop up for sicko mode, I'm going stupid. But no,
nigga, that shit would have been hilarious. You know
Drake
how many people would have bought the Drake skin, nigga?
Bro, the Drake skin would have gotten millions, bro. They would have made so much money. They probably couldn't afford it though, because ain't no way Drake just giving away his likeness.
He gonna be
like ain't no way he give away his likeness. Nah, he not about it.
Yeah, the Travis Scott concert, it seemed dope, and I love the idea of like they're still trying to like keep people happy while they're in the crib.
Yeah, honestly, I hope more artists do like concerts on Fortnite, because that was so much more fun than it needed to be. Like, I didn't even expect it to be that. Like, my group chat called me, and niggas was like, yo, are y'all in this bitch? Like, this shit is fucking live. I'm like, yo. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Look that shit up on YouTube if you want to. It was kind of fun, like, quote
Was the
unquote,
new song
there.
good or was it?
I don't know. Like, I don't listen to enough Travis Scott to know if there was a new one or not.
It's a banger.
That's
It's a banger,
understandable.
man.
Like, I knew probably like 70% of the songs, but there was probably like 2 or 3 I didn't know, and the new one could have been one of those for all I know.
Kid Cudi was on it, so
Yeah, he dropped a new song tonight too, or like
last
whatever.
night.
Yeah, did anybody listen to it? I didn't peep.
I didn't peep the new Cudi. I peeped the new Juice.
The new Juice. What'd y'all think?
I thought it was decent. It wasn't what I was expecting though. I enjoyed it though.
Yeah, I was a little surprised. The content of the song, I was a little surprised because it was like oddly specific to the way he died. You know what I'm saying? Like,
very sad vibes.
yeah, like it was oddly specific to the way he died because, like,
Hold on, I'm gonna move the lighting seating in the way.
he was talking about like taking. I mean, he talks about stuff like that a lot, but like it was almost like I don't know. It was weird. So I mean, I enjoyed the song. It was good. Not one of my favorite Juice songs, but you know, I'm sure they're saving the best stuff for. What are you doing, Chris?
I'm sorry. The whole laptop fell.
Yeah, I'm sure they're. I'm sure
This
they're
meeting has been
saving the best
upgraded
stuff
by
for
the
later.
host, now
You know.
includes unlimited minutes. Okay.
So I'm expecting more from Juice. I'm glad his family's still dropping more music. Already this process feels better than when it feels more correct than the way X's team kind of handle it. Because Juice's family seems to be very closely intertwined. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like into the way the music is being released. Like all these press releases are signed by his mom. And, you know, stuff like that. So it feels like it's being handled
The right way.
better and more respectfully. X's team kind of just makes the shit feel like a money grab, you know?
Like everybody was in it for the money.
Yeah. Juice WRLD, because his family is so closely into it, it feels like they just really want to get his art out to people because that's really what Juice's whole mission was to just express himself, live out his dream, like all that, you know? So I'm with it.
I'm not with it.
What's wrong with it?
I just don't want to listen to Juice now that he's dead.
Why not?
You don't like posthumous music?
Yeah, it just doesn't hit the same.
If anything, with the content matter that he speaks about, it almost hits like harder. You know what I'm saying?
Like because you know it was like there's some reality to the music.
Yeah, like that's his content matter is like dying, drugs, him overdosing, like losing it all, like that type of shit is like his main content. So it's kind of like it was a little haunting listening to the song and having him speak about things that ended up happening, you know? Like even in the song with
that's how I feel about like a lot of his, when I hear like all the unreleased shit that comes out like on YouTube, I'll be like, I'm like, damn, he'll literally say like the perks are gonna be the end of me, and I'm like, I was sitting there like, damn.
Exactly, like OD on perks, shit like that. And then he actually did it.
He definitely foreshadowed.
Yeah.
A couple times.
And like
kind of sad.
Yeah, like I don't think he expected it to actually happen, but like I don't know, maybe he did though.
It's kind of weird. Like I feel like he expected it to actually happen. Like there's no way you foreshadow it so much in your music. It's kind of like Biggie like said, nigga, like somebody's gonna shoot me, nigga.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna happen.
Like he very obviously knew he had like a drug problem. Like he knew that he was like addicted to the perks, and I'm pretty sure he had a good idea that was gonna be the way that he died. I don't think he thought it was gonna be that soon, but yeah,
I don't think anybody thought it was gonna be that soon.
That shit was so shocking. I honestly think about that shit all the time, like
because it still doesn't feel real. It's been like 3 months, still doesn't feel real. Like, woke up one morning and he's just gone. Like, there was nothing else to say.
Yeah, it doesn't feel real at all. Like I don't know. It's a weird feeling, man, just having Juice not here. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's just depressing. I don't have nothing else to say about it. It's just depressing. Dude was one of the most fantastic, like probably one of the most talented artists that we've gotten in hip hop. Like when it comes to just
In the
raw
past couple
talent,
of years.
when it comes to just raw talent, like nigga just releases, like he just creates songs from his brain, like on the spot that are good enough to be on top charts. Like that's crazy. So yeah, you'll be missed, Juice. I'm looking forward to the album for sure. Like I'm sure he's
100%.
gonna have some heat. Plus, he has like, I think G Herbo, and he might have been exaggerating, but he said he wasn't exaggerating. He said Juice has like 10,000 songs to like type shit just recorded. Like the way
I wouldn't be surprised.
The way that he just cranks out music, it's very possible that he has just like a stupid amount just on standby. It's probably not 10,000, but he got a lot of shit to pick from. So I'm sure we'll be hearing music from him for a while.
I imagine he has like a good like 800, 900 tracks without a doubt.
Yeah.
Like, because you gotta imagine if you're going to, I've seen videos of like him pulling up to the stew and cutting 4 songs within an hour.
And he said that he went to the stew every night.
Yeah, so like he could fuck around and like, I imagine he had days where he was in the stew. Like,
yeah,
woke up in the morning, went straight to the stew and didn't leave until like tomorrow.
Facts.
So I imagine he has like hella music in the tuck. I can't wait to hear a lot of it, but
yeah,
it is what it is. I'm mad it's a finite amount of it though.
Facts. I mean, but when it comes down to it, at least it's like, when X died, they're like trying to piece together different songs and like edit shit to make it full songs. At least this way, like there is full music. And it's sad because like Juice really just was a kid just like us, like living out his dream, man. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it's just depressing.
It's always crazy, man.
Yeah, but you know what it is. Rest in peace, Juice 999. Always. I was just listening to Juice yesterday just cause like niggas was just in the Juice mood.
Yeah, like it's just tough.
Yeah.
Because the only part that gets me is the fact that it's like it's not infinite anymore. Like I can't wait and be like, damn, Juice really cut a new track. Like that bitch sounded fire. It's gonna be like, oh, where did this leak come from? Like,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. It's a weird feeling. Death is finite and there's nothing we can do to change it, which is sad, but it is what it is. But on a less serious note, NBA YoungBoy also dropped the album last night. Anybody listen to it?
I listened to some of it.
You're a YoungBoy fan through and through.
Holy.
What you doing, Millie?
I haven't been listening.
That was your bag, bro.
You say you haven't been listening to music?
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine. It's not like we have a podcast that is, revolved around listening to music.
Like you don't listen to music at all.
This week, I haven't listened to anything.
Why not?
Busy.
No music at all.
No music.
It's just not true.
How?
How is it not true?
Nigga, you've literally been in the studio at least 3 times this week. What was y'all was recording silence?
Oh, so you want me to talk about underground artists?
Nigga, is it not music?
It's music, but you want me to talk about them?
That's creating music.
Yeah, it's music though. You still listened.
You're right. I listened. So you want me to talk about them?
You don't have to talk about them. I'm just saying, you listen to it.
Okay, cool.
You listened to the song that we did.
Yeah, you're right.
Exactly. You was listening to music. You know the vibes.
What does that have to do with YoungBoy?
Oh, no. I mean, nigga, you took out the trash, didn't you? You listened to the bag rustling. That's the same thing.
Wow.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's facts, man. We got YoungBoy in the studio right over there. Trash can.
Collab.
I already know what the album I already know what the album sounded like, so
I'm not even gonna lie to you though. Like the first song on there, he has his mom on it, and his mom is a lot better than some niggas who be rapping.
She sung or she rapped?
She rapped. Like she gave him a verse, not like 2-3 bars. She gave him a verse. Like
She like
she's a
spit it
feature.
though.
Do you think
Yes.
she wrote it or was it a ghostwriter?
I don't know if shit. I don't know. It sounds like it's coming from his mom's perspective, and I don't feel like YoungBoy would have his mom use a ghostwriter. Like, no, if you want to be on a song, you gotta cut it. You gotta like cut the track. Like, it's gotta be you.
Damn, I might listen to that one then, cause
Yeah.
that's
I was
something that
like-
not a lot of people do.
I'm sitting there. I'm like, who is this? I look up the name. I'm like, this is mom. Like his mom on a beat, and his
Like-
mom like not even bogus. Like his mom isn't the best rapper, but his mom's not bad.
I mean, a lot of people put their moms on like an outro from like a recorded phone call or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've ever seen someone have their mom like
Getting the
spit
smooth.
on a track. Yeah, like get in the track and spit some shit. That's kind of interesting. So
And then low-key gives your mom a bag too, because your mom gets paid for the feature.
yeah,
So it's
she's
like
gonna get
instead
paid
of
for
me
that.
giving you money, like I'm going to give you something that's going to generate revenue. Like
I
that
can
makes
fuck with
sense.
that. I can fuck with that. That's definitely smart. I'll let it rock. I'll listen to it, see if it's trash or not. If she sound anything like YoungBoy, it's probably garbage. But
I think she's like way more articulate than YoungBoy.
Why
Like,
is
she's
Young
got-
Boy garbage?
you said what?
My bad, Chris. Why is Young Boy garbage?
Are you
Are you
asking
talking to
me?
me?
Yeah,
Who are you asking?
you.
Both.
No,
Thomas, I can't see who you're pointing at. Oh. like nigga, what? Why is he garbage? Have you not heard his music?
but what about his music is bad?
He just yells dumb shit, like fake deep lines that like aren't even actually, they don't be deep at all. And then people be taking it like, yo, this nigga is prolific. Like, no.
Bro, that's how I feel about
That's-
Logic. That's how I feel about Logic. I'll be like, I sit here, I'll be like, that's so corny.
He's basically
Nah,
the hood
Logic-
trap Logic.
Logic is cold, bro.
Logic is
I don't
corny.
know.
You
I
can't
think
tell.
Logic got
Old
some
Logic,
lines
old
where he
Logic,
be talking
man.
about like, yo, I'm blah blah blah. Like I went through the mud. I'm like, I'm sitting here like, I'm like, nah, nigga, this shit is not
His
as
dad
deep
did
as you
so
think
crack.
it is. Like that shit is so corny.
His mom was racist.
I think that nigga is, I don't know. I'm not a fan of Logic. Not a fan of YoungBoy. YoungBoy be on that bogus shit. Did y'all see the shit that happened? We didn't talk about it last week with his girlfriend, Floyd Mayweather's daughter.
Mhm.
Yeah. She out here stabbing people over YoungBoy.
She stabbed another girl who was in his crib. And then Kodak Black got on him like, you snitched. And
I
he was
peeped
like,
that.
nah, I didn't snitch, nigga.
Yo, on the video, this was the craziest shit to me. On the video when he was yelling, woke her up out her sleep, was screaming like, I paid for this house. I ain't never take no money from her bitch ass daddy. And she was just nodding. I'm like, damn, like you
this
gonna get
nigga
on
just
camera
really disrespected your father, my nigga.
in front of you, and you didn't be like, yo, chill out. Like you just, yep, my bitch ass dad. Like, yo.
I was sitting there with like off bat. If somebody would have came like at my father like that, I'm looking at you sideways, like,
Right.
nah, like
Like
what are you
disrespectful
talking
to
about?
even for him to even say it, even more disrespectful to her be like, yeah, I'm with that.
yeah. She was like, yeah, he ain't never take no money from my dad.
First off, isn't she serving like, or isn't she facing like 72 years or some shit like
yeah,
that?
she's facing like some years for that shit.
It's craziness, man.
Hey,
All over
man.
young boy.
That's not the way.
I don't.
man.
I want to know what he's doing to make girls go this crazy over him.
You got
You
that
know,
herpes.
I actually saw a post like that the other day. Somebody posted young boy like in the past and was like, this is a perfect example. Some of y'all ain't ugly, y'all just broke. And I'm looking, I'm like, yeah, this nigga definitely ugly. Like he's still ugly.
No, like I don't like the whole idea of like rich niggas could get whatever they want. Like they're like physical being physically attractive only goes so far when you have money. Like when you have money, you're just like that. Like it doesn't matter now.
Isn't that what
And I'm
Uzi
like-
said? He said, when you got this type of money, you are never ugly. And I'm like,
Exactly. I'm like, bro, that's kind of crazy to me.
in an interview, Ugly God said, he said a lot of people equate status with beauty. He was like, if you really think about it, he said, I could walk out this studio right now and give me 1 hour to walk the streets of New York and I'll find a girl more beautiful than Beyonce. And nobody will agree with it just because she don't have the same status.
True.
I think that's factual.
I 100%, I saw some shit and it made me feel like bad as a man to agree with it. It was no. It was like a poor woman will get picked up by a rich man, but a rich woman would never pick up a poor man. And I was like, I kind of agreed with it because I don't think a girl would like look at a broke nigga and be like, yeah, I could be with him. Because you're instantly gonna be like, no, like he doesn't have the drive or the charisma, and we're the type of like, I don't really care what you got, I like you.
A lot of girls in this generation, would agree with that. And I mean, I feel like a lot of guys.
I'm not gonna put it past like it's only girls. That's a lot of people though. A lot of people would like, oh no. Like like she's broke, I won't talk to her.
That's the thing.
He's broke, I won't talk to him. I'm like, bro, like you never know, that might be the person you could spend the rest of your life with.
That's how our society is built up on though, because like
preach, brothers, preach.
In our society, like men are taught to look toward physical beauty and physical attractiveness, and women are taught to look toward like monetary beauty and like status and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like because like, you know, it stems back from the olden days where niggas was just looking for a trophy wife and women were just looking for somebody to boss them up, you know? And like
that's how it's always been traditionally, and I think that's the way it should stay.
You think that's the way it should stay?
Yeah.
The tradition is for the male in a family to be like a provider.
Marriage,
his wife, his kids, and shit like that.
Right, marriage.
Dominantly.
Well, I mean, the female can provide to be the main provider, but marriage is just a political move.
I think marriage is more of a business move than anything. It's not like
y'all not trying to marry for love.
No.
Watch yourself, Chris. You in Brittany's house right now.
No, you would marry somebody out of love, but it's also a business decision. You can love someone and not marry them, and then there's like some people who like, I am willing to tie my finances with you because I know you're just as good as this shit with like as me.
Facts. No, that's
so
facts.
Like, and there's a bunch of shit that comes with it. Like you get tax breaks for being married. You get a bunch of other shit for being married.
You can get paid.
But if the other person isn't like financially stable, why would you want to marry someone who is like $100,000 in debt? Because now you split that debt with them. Like that is a problem. That becomes a problem both of you have. And if I don't marry you, I don't collect that debt.
There are people who have literally done that on purpose. Like they've been like super far in debt, married somebody, split the debt, and then divorced them. Like that's actually like a move that people pull. Like
that is a move.
And that debt stays with them.
Yeah, like if you don't sign certain prenuptial like agreements, you can get finessed out of your everything.
Nigga, yeah, like, and even like a prenup only saves you for the shit that you had pre-hand the marriage.
Well,
like,
no, you can actually change a prenup to say whatever the fuck you want.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
you can change it to say like basically
Save
anything.
Yourself.
Like you can change a prenup to say like,
she get nothing.
Yo, if we break up, like I get everything. Like I get all of her shit. Like if y'all both sign that bitch, that's how it works. Like it could really say anything. Yeah. Just the standard one is like I keep my shit.
But I think if somebody's willing to sign a prenup, they actually love you. Yeah, that if you're not willing to sign a prenup, then I'm kind of looking at you like what's happening? Because if you just love me, like you should have no problem signing it.
That's facts. I'm with it.
That's just 100%.
Cause shit can really get fucked up, man. Like, yeah, your whole shit can get just snatched from you.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos got half of his riches taken from him, and he's still the richest man on the planet.
I don't like that shit. That does not matter. Like, oh my God, he took $50 billion from me, nigga. You still have $50 billion. Like,
well, I get that. But like,
That is a
it
good
don't matter.
let's say
example.
you don't. Like that shit can still be fucked up.
What do you mean?
Let's say you don't
mean
have
like,
50 billion. I got
Well,
like
I'm talking
100,000.
in his position. He can't. What the fuck is he supposed to do?
Oh
Like,
no,
oh
yeah.
my god, they took half my money, nigga. You're still top 5.
No,
Like,
he's
it
still
does not-
number one.
Yeah, he went down and then went back up. Like,
No, bro.
like the nigga's ridiculous.
He was so rich that she took half of everything he had. He was still number one, and she became number 2.
No. Bill Gates was number 1 in between the time, and then he took that shit back.
Like,
He's
that shit
back
is
at 100
crazy.
million. No, 100. Yeah. I think it's 100 billion now. I think he's at 100 billion.
Niggas go crazy, man.
Like this nigga, that nigga's gonna touch $1 trillion. That's gonna be the nigga to touch $1 trillion.
hey, man, you
Hey,
gotta get your
man, that's-
bag.
You gotta get it how you live.
I'm trying
And
to take his spot.
exactly like I take influence from anybody. If
Facts.
it's about $1, I'm trying to make more dollars than Jeff Bezos.
You know the vibes.
142 billion net worth.
142 billion.
Billion, bro.
Get your bread
Billion.
up.
not
You know how many
million,
millions that is? You know how many
Dude.
millions? I ain't touched a
Man.
million, nigga.
Yeah,
I ain't
shit.
touched a million. This nigga touched a million.
Nigga, I ain't touched 100,000.
He done
fucking
touched a
million.
million times, nigga. Like, this nigga's up.
That shit's lit, man. I'm fucking with it. But what were we even talking about? We got so far off track. Oh, we were talking about NBA Young Trash.
Oh my god.
How much of the album did
Why?
you listen to?
I listened to like.
No, you're right, Thomas. Why are we talking about him?
No, why are you throwing these insults that is like, no, it's not even necessary.
Throwing shade, nigga.
Nigga's garbage, man. I'm sorry.
Hey man, music is subjective.
Exactly.
But trash is objective.
No, we have
Trash
this
is
discussion.
subjective too. Trash is
Alright.
subjective too.
I'll give you that one.
Man,
Coffee
trash
is
is no man's
trash, nigga,
treasure.
but a lot of niggas will argue the other way. I will
Coffee slaps.
think for the rest of my life that coffee is trash.
Coffee is trash.
Like it don't matter.
That shit is garbage. But what else we got on the topic list? Niggas out here, man. We can't see how long we've been recording either. So
Yeah,
I hope
this
somebody
is-
started a
This is
timer.
gonna be running, bro.
Yeah, I hope somebody started a timer or some shit.
Are we even
Dude,
recording, bro?
25
definitely
minutes.
Did it?
You said 25 minutes?
You said 25.
Yeah.
That's it?
There's no way.
Yeah, it does not feel like it's only been 25 minutes, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, this is rough doing the Zoom shit. Like,
I don't mind it. I just think like audio's not gonna be as good, and I don't like that.
we'll let the fans decide what they like. What y'all like, people, fans and such.
Well, I speak for the fans, and I don't think they like this.
What makes you speak for the fans?
I'm the father of the fans. We discussed this.
I think.
Oh yeah, you didn't say what you were the father of this episode.
Shit, today, I'm still not feeling like the father. I'm feeling like the son again. I haven't been up to speed. I had a little fever this morning, shortness of breath, sweating.
Hold up.
You for real?
No, I'm
Fever?
not for real. No.
Wow.
Hey nigga, I'm not trying to catch corona through Zoom, nigga. Stay your
Exactly.
ass
You
off.
know that shit go through wireless connection, nigga.
Yeah.
I heard Bill Gates dropped a press conference and he said that shit.
He's
You guys heard what Trump
coronavirus
said?
is going through the TVs.
Yeah.
This man yesterday, Trump said, like, during a press conference, he was like, oh, he was like coming up with like ideas to cure like coronavirus. One of them was like something with like UV light, like injecting it to your fucking skin somehow, like putting
How would
light
you
inside you.
inject skin?
I don't know.
No,
Like,
how
light
would you
inside-
inject the light? That's what
I don't know.
you inject
I
skin
don't know.
normally, but like, how would
Right.
how would you inject light?
I don't know. And then
They got
He
some new
said,
science I don't know about.
he was like, "Oh, we should start using antibacterial, what's it called? Like cleaning supplies, because it like kills the virus like within a minute." So he was like, "Oh, we should be injecting like bleach into like our bodies to kill the virus and like help
Hey,
our lungs or something."
He can inject some bleach.
Oh, hey man, if
Yeah,
that's what you
bro.
feel like doing, tell him go ahead.
Right.
The
He,
whole gallon, he could sip it. Like,
he said
take
a
it
whole
slow.
gallon.
Like,
No.
Bro.
I'm not even gonna lie. So this is a crazy ass story. So for some reason, the circuit blew in my kitchen. So one of the kitchen lights doesn't work.
Yeah.
I have no idea why, but somebody set a gallon of bleach on the kitchen counter. Like, so the lights are off. It's a gallon of bleach. And I'm thinking this is milk.
Nah.
I'm like,
No way you poured
yo,
yourself a
what
bowl
the
full
fuck?
of gallons.
No, I didn't. I grabbed it and went to go put it in the fridge because I was like, who the fuck left some milk out? And when I opened it, the fridge light and looked at it, I was like, this is bleach. Like, if I would have decided I wanted some cereal right now, like, this shit could have been over with for me.
No, I think you would have opened it and been like,
Yeah, I would have smelled it for sure.
you would have been like, whoa.
I mean, I would have
Like,
been confused when I went to go twist off the cap and the bitch didn't come off normally because, you know, you got to press the shit down. But I real talk thought that shit was milk. I was like, the kitchen light hit and I'm like, yo, this is Clorox, nigga. Like, this shit could have been it for me.
Are you sure somebody didn't put milk in a Clorox bottle?
Why would they do that?
I've done it.
Why would you do that?
Have you really?
No, he
Test.
hasn't.
no, I don't feel like
You gonna
did that.
speak? You gonna speak for me?
Did you do it? Go ahead. Speak for
I
yourself.
want to hear. I want to hear the story.
I've poured blue Gatorade in a Windex bottle and walked around like looking crazy. It's just for the to see what people will think about
The
it.
shock effect.
I hope you washed it well.
Oh no.
What do you mean, no?
You just poured it out and went
Just
right
dump
in.
it out. You're good to go.
All right, nigga. That's how Corona started.
That and the bats, nigga.
The father
Niggas
of Corona.
Eating bats and drinking Windex.
Niggas is crazy, man. Niggas is crazy.
Now they're saying it originated originally from in Italy.
No, it
But they
definitely
didn't
started
know.
in China.
They're saying like there was a lot of deaths happening in Italy, but they didn't know during the autopsies. They couldn't figure out why. Like they didn't trace it back to coronavirus, but
It's Corona time.
they later found out it was.
So how would they, like, why would they call it a Chinese disease then? Why has it been like?
Huh?
It comes from China.
Like, yeah,
This
like
shit was
if
stupid, bro.
That shit
I
is
don't know.
hilarious,
I
man.
think the world is fucking stupid then.
Facts.
Because if then we've been blaming China this entire time, and it's Italy.
And China has been out here lying about their deaths too. Like,
Yeah, China has definitely been lying about like the amount of people who have it. Like they stopped the curve, bro.
yeah, like
Like,
China been out here
only
acting like a thought line
84,000
about the body
people.
count.
Yeah, like only 84,000 people got it, and then it just stopped. I'm like, yeah, we contained it. No, you didn't. Like,
Hey,
there's no way you contained it, and it like started there, originated from there, and flew out from there. There's no way.
it be like that though.
It's like, no, we got it like that. No, you don't. No, you don't. You do not have it like that. Like,
It's like a hoe in high school, a nigga lying about their body count.
Hey, man.
You know the vibes. Shout out China. Yo, I've been meaning to ask you. I wanted to ask you last episode. How is it like basically living with your girlfriend? I haven't experienced that. Like we've almost like lived together. Like we've been in the same space for like long periods of time, but you like basically been living there. How is that?
It's an experience, bro.
Positive, negative?
It's trying to learn somebody and like not get frustrated. Like it's weird, but I enjoy being around her because she really does like try to understand me as a person.
That's lit. Hey, let me ask you. This is a weird question. So you know how when your girl like, you know, walks in looking good, like whenever you compliment her, right?
Yeah.
How frequently does your girl compliment you and be like, "You
Never.
looking good"? Never?
Oh no, wait.
Because it's very rare for me.
I would say like
that I
it's
get
like,
hyped up like that.
like she'll say it like and then won't say it for the rest of the day. Like
I feel like girls just don't like, they don't do that.
yeah, they don't compliment, but they like
Yeah.
compliments. So.
Yeah, because it's very rare that I be getting hyped up like,
Yeah, like
you killing
she
that. I
walk
see
into
the
a room,
fit. Okay.
She
Hey,
walk
you-
into a room.
exactly.
You looking good. What are you doing? Like, why are you
Yeah.
doing like that?
I don't
And
get
then-
that.
I come in feeling fly. She just kind of look at me like,
Right. I get silent admiration. Like I can see it. I can see that she peeped
She-
it. but she don't be like, "Oh shit, you killing?" Because me, I'll
Exactly.
be like,
She'll do the little things. She'll just like come up behind you and hug you, some shit like that, and you're like, yeah, I know I'm that nigga. Like,
yeah, but I don't be
But
getting
I
explicit.
don't hear it.
Like,
Like,
yeah.
like I don't hear it.
Exactly. Like if I send a pic on Snap, I don't be getting no, "Oh shit." Like I'm gonna always send that back because I'll be like, damn, like, okay, yeah. And I'm gonna express it.
No,
Like,
I've
girls
gotten
don't
like
express
a
it
couple
that.
of those, like the, damn, you looking good. And I'm like, made me feel good about myself. But they're like once in a blue moon.
Yeah.
And like, so I guess it means more when she says it because I say it like every time I see her. I'm like, hello, beautiful, like off bat. So
That's what's up.
You just gotta compliment each other, man. You gotta compliment your boys. That's it.
I feel like I cook my boys more than anything else.
you gotta cook your boys. It gives them confidence.
Low key,
It's
Because
if
a
I
love
get
hate,
cooked,
bro.
If niggas aren't hating on you, you're doing something wrong. Like
facts.
that's it. So
Low key, you gotta know that like there's like a little gap in between where if the hate in this pocket right here, you know it's actually like killing shit. But if it go a little bit above, you be like, "Oh, I'm actually bogus. Like I actually
like
fucked
yeah, I
up."
think I hurt his feelings.
Yeah.
Like, I'm chilling.
Like, cause sometimes niggas be like, "Damn, bro, you look trash," and I'd be like, "I know the fit clean," but sometimes niggas be like, "No, for real, like, nigga, that's trash," and I'd be like, "Oh,
I'll be like,
change."
that shirt's small than a motherfucker, boy. Niggas instantly, for real. I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
like, why are you that worried about what I'm thinking? Like,
Hey, sometimes I be
I'm
trying to let
insecure.
niggas know, cause I be like, "Yo, nigga."
No. If I gotta
That's
take a
not
nigga
it.
aside, I just take a nigga aside and go to you, crack a joke. I'll be like, yo, bro, you're musty right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm like, you need some deodorant. Like, I'm like, that's that.
You
And
be
they
like, "Yo, that is not it, man. Like, I'm telling you
I'm
that
not even
lime
trying to-
green polo does not match with them burgundy
oh
jeans, dog.
my
Them
god.
burgundy corduroys. That's not the way." Niggas be like, I'm fresh though? No, you're not.
Big
Like,
hater, man.
be like, chill
The
out.
biggest hater.
He had to take off the mask.
He
Hey,
said,
man,
nigga, what?
Wow,
I gotta save my homies.
that's crazy. Green does look good on me though. I'm not gonna cap.
But with burgundy slacks,
Yeah.
I'm
really.
gonna be real with you, Thomas.
You know what? Pause the video. Or you guys keep recording. I can change it to it right now.
This nigga about to change into his
Nah.
lime green polo and
Well,
burgundy
Please.
slacks.
We'll let the viewers
don't.
decide.
Go
Please
ahead, go ahead,
don't.
go ahead.
No,
go ahead.
if he goes and does this,
I'll be
no,
right back.
Thomas, don't do it.
No,
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna do it. I'm gonna do
You're
it.
not
Do
going
it.
to
Do
win this one. He's only allowing you to do it because he knows
Nah.
he's about to win.
He said he was gonna pull up. He
Like,
said he was
oh
gonna
my
pull up in that fit this week. He said
He was tweaking. Nigga out here in lime green polo and burgundy. But we'll see it. We'll see it.
Are we pausing the recording for when he comes back, or
We just gonna keep it rolling. He wasn't
keep
saying
it
nothing
rolling.
anyway.
nigga's goofy?
Gotta go fast, man.
You know the vibes, man.
Exactly.
Hey, Chris, let me ask you a question. This literally just came off the top of my head.
What's up?
If you had to title a toxic R&B album about you and Britney, what would it be named? And what
Why
would
do
be
you-
a few songs on that
Why do
track
you
list?
hate me? Why do you hate me?
What are a few songs on that track list?
You can't bring that to me.
What?
Like you.
No, I just got it. I just got it.
Yeah, you can't bring that to me. Why are you doing this? Please stop.
Sound like a good album. Any features?
Feature from no features.
No features on your J. Cole shit?
Yeah, there's got to be some solo shit. Like,
This nigga changed.
oh
Yeah.
my god.
He got the fit,
This nigga got on
bro.
burgundy khakis.
Oh.
Ew, the breeze. She's laughing at the camera with the
This nigga
breeze.
got on burgundy khakis and a lime green polo. You know the vibes, man.
I'm a little too fresh with this. What can I say?
You
Hey,
know
man,
the
you're clean.
vibes.
You're clean.
Niggas is out here. He said, "Fuck it, fuck color
It's not
coordination.
that bad, bro. It's not.
It's bad
I'm
enough to
telling
cook
you,
'em.
it's clean.
It's bad enough to cook them.
There's definitely a lot of worse.
Hell
A
yeah.
lot worse.
No, for sure. Hey, Thomas, we were asking if you had to write. Well, have you ever been in a relationship?
Yes.
Okay, if you had to write a toxic R&B album about that relationship, what would it be titled, and what would be a few tracks off the track list?
What would it be titled?
Yeah.
Probably Needy Expectations.
Oh, okay. You getting deep. All right.
First track would probably be What's Yours Is Mine. Second track would probably be
This nigga came out with the business.
Right.
Like,
He done thought about this before.
he said, "Shit, nigga, I was about to drop this next week. How you know?"
Right.
second, yeah,
Like,
shit.
Got it
shit.
already recorded.
He was like, "Shit, how these niggas?" he was
How
like,
they know?
He was like, "What the fuck? He was like, did I talk about this? What the
Yeah,
fuck?"
funny, man.
I'm trying to think of what the second track would be called.
He said, "What's yours is mine." That's crazy.
That's
Second
funny.
track probably be I'm Really Alone. Third track
Okay.
probably be 20% versus 80%. And then
Damn.
the last track,
Yeah, they go out with a banger.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The last track probably be Cartier Glasses.
Whoa, chill out, yo. What the fuck? How is
Hey,
that a toxic R&B song about your last relationship? You bringing your Glock?
No, we gotta bring the mood back up at the end.
Okay, I see. I see the vibes.
So,
What about you, Vic?
Me?
Yeah, if you had to have an R&B album,
Shit.
that shit is different. Thomas came with some different
You
vibes.
go first. You go first.
Let's see what I got. If I had to write a toxic R&B album
about you and Alexis.
about me and Alexis, I know she gonna watch this.
She gonna see this part and only this part.
She gonna skip straight to this part.
She gonna head
let me
tilted like a
think.
motherfucker. Like, I dare him. I dare you.
I would name it The Argument. Yeah. I'm naming it The Argument. First track is gonna be
Don't raise your voice.
you want a feature?
Exactly. I'll be on that bitch like.
First track, why you yelling at me? Second
Man,
track,
bro, you got the hat, bro.
second track is just gonna be silence. It's just gonna be silence because that's toxic. She hates it when I do that. I gotta
It's
work on
gonna
that.
be you sitting there like.
Music video just gonna be me like. Yeah.
The hand throw. The hand throw.
Let's see. What else? Oh no, I want you featured on this one, Chris. It's gonna take me a minute to text back. I'm playing Fortnite. Featuring Chris. It's gonna be long response times.
In the middle of a game.
Yeah.
Hit you
I'm
back
in the middle of
with
the
a gun.
game right now. No, we gonna kill that one. Yeah.
I got 5 kills right now, shorty. Like I can't, I can't come to you. I got 5 kills.
Veto, bro.
Name it. I got 5 kills right now.
I think that is actually like since like we've been staying together. I think that has like been the biggest like confusion when I'm playing video games. She doesn't know like I am in a whole different world. Like I can't hear shit, won't realize anything around me is changing, and will fucking be gaming the entire time and not notice anyone.
I mean, I don't feel like a lot of, not just girls, but a lot of people who don't game don't understand
Like
that
the level.
it is you're literally immersing yourself into a different world.
Yep.
Like time even passes differently. So like for her, she'll think that I'm not texting her back for an hour in real lifetime. But for me, it's literally been 7 minutes.
It's been like I didn't even notice.
Yeah, like it's been 7 minutes. And I'll look up and be like,
It's been 5 matches.
it'll be like
shit.
received an hour ago? Like what the
You
fuck?
be sitting there, oh shit.
Yeah.
You're looking at your phone like, oh shit, I done fucked up.
Yeah.
You guys think violent video games affect our youth?
I think the
Yeah.
people on them is what affects it. So, all right, if you get on a video game, the whole goal is to make your opponent angry. Like I feel like that's everybody's goal now. Instead of like trying to win the game, it's like, yo, can I ruin this nigga's game?
I
If
feel
not,
like
I don't care about like winning.
you have to be able to separate the game from real life and the difference of the two, because at the end of the day, I played violent video games. We all played violent video games. We all ended up normal. But some people take that video game like it's real life and take that shit too seriously and lose themselves. And that's when, like,
Real quick, what age did you start playing violent video games?
I've been playing violent video games my entire life.
depends on how violent.
Would
Because
you
at some
consider
aspect, all
WWE violent?
When did you first start playing Mortal Kombat?
Yeah,
I
I've been
didn't start
violent-
playing Mortal
If
Kombat.
you're
till,
counting
like,
fighting
middle
games,
school.
like I was playing Tekken when I was a child. Like I've been playing violent video
Well,
games.
that's not
my
true.
entire
Yeah, I
life.
started playing violent video games at Chris's house in like 4th grade. Like in Mortal Kombat type violent. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like any fighting game or
Well,
I
you didn't
think-
have Mortal Kombat. You didn't have anything where it was like blood and niggas dying.
yeah, I didn't have anything like that crazy.
I had like Mortal Kombat, like Tekken. I had Call of Duty. I'm sitting there
I
like,
had Call of Duty.
yeah. So he didn't like first person shooters because it makes him dizzy.
Yeah.
And we would just play fighting games. And fighting games is all about damn near getting into your opponent's head. So it's talking shit while you're on the sticks
yeah.
and then not taking it serious 5 minutes later.
I mean, to an extent, like every video, like Lego Star Wars is violent when you think about it, you know, but
Yeah.
it's not like blood and gore, you know.
I'd say like 12, like 6th
Mhm.
grade, 7th grade. That's when I
Yeah.
got a PSP. I had Assassin's Creed, GTA,
Oh, Assassin's
Some,
Creed
like,
was one of my
Call
first.
of Duty
Yeah.
game.
I'm like
Yeah.
right there, bro. We
Never
played
mind. Yeah, I
Assassin's
was playing
Creed.
violent video games because Assassin's Creed been one of my favorite video games since, like, shit. I got
Since Brotherhood,
Assassin's Creed
nigga.
on the wallet. You know the
Exactly, like
vibes.
it's on his wallet type
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
I've been playing video games my entire life, and everybody knows I'm like the biggest pacifist. Like if I don't have to fight a nigga, I won't.
Yeah, I won't fight
Like-
if I don't have to.
Like if I have to fight a nigga, I will fight him. But like if all other matters, I'm trying to divert from the fight. Like I don't want to have to beat a nigga ass. That's not the goal.
Chris, I 100% agree with you. When it comes down to that shit, I'm pulling out the damn Glock. I'm blowing niggas away, man. All right,
I mean, if that's your form of pacifism, like
That's
cool.
not pacifism.
Like he
That
didn't
is
swing
not
on this nigga. He
pacifism.
said,
You can't beat him. You gotta pull up the
Damn.
shank, bro.
he said,
You gotta pull up the
Exactly.
shank.
no,
pull up
it's
the
not that I
Glock, bro.
couldn't beat him. I just chose to win. There's a
Niggas
difference.
is
I just
bugging,
chose to
man.
win. Like,
It's like David and Goliath, bro. David couldn't beat him, so he grabbed the rocks and
Damn, that was a
Took
good
his
ass
ass down,
analogy.
bro.
That was a
He
good
took him
analogy.
down, bro.
it is what it is.
That
But
was yeah.
If you think violent video games is what's making people violent, no, I think it's the people. Cause like, I played violent video games my entire life. The whole thing is I was playing with my brothers though.
Yeah.
I'm playing with people who like they're not talking trash to the point where with the internet it gives anonymity. So
Yeah.
people will sit there and say some like crazy shit to you. They will say some insane shit to you because they know they are never going to see you in real life.
Facts.
Like it does not matter. So I can say whatever I want to you. And that is where I think people start to go insane. I don't think people are going insane from like playing the game and the game makes them violent. It's the people on the game. Because if you get on like
Bro.
Mortal Kombat, a nigga's going to be in the game chat wilding. Like
Facts.
he's about to wild out. Like
Niggas are gonna
I'm
get
talking
mad.
about your mom, your sister, your
Game chat's go
best
fucking
friend. I don't care
crazy,
that your
bro.
dad died. Like they're literally on that type shit. Like
That's facts
they're
though.
terrible people.
So do you think we should remove the E ESRB ratings?
I think ESRB ratings are necessary though, because like some
agree.
kids don't need Call of Duty. Some kids just don't need Call of Duty off bat, and your parents should have every right to monitor
Yeah.
what games you're playing.
That's what I was gonna say. The ESRB is like mainly for the parents and shit. Because as a parent, I do want to know what my kid is playing. I'm not gonna like put a heavy ban on it.
Yeah, like imagine.
But if this
giving a
nigga's in
6-year-old
third
GTA.
grade, I'm not buying him the newest GTA.
Yeah, like last thing I want to do is buy my like 9-year-old GTA, and then I walk into his room and he in the strip club throwing money. Like
Yeah.
I'm like yo, like there's a bad tendency to get on now.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't
nah.
know, man. C3 kind of seemed like the type of guy who would hit the clubs, man.
Yo, C3 could hit the club when he's 21. He can do whatever.
You not on your little Boosie?
But yeah, I'm not on my little Boosie, nigga. Like what? I'm all for like buying your kids all the video games, but I'm not for buying video games that I think he does not need. He does not need GTA.
Yeah.
Like that is off bat. Until you're like at least 15, you don't need GTA. Well, not even.
That's a little
14, 14, 13.
Yeah,
I would
13
say you could,
type shit.
like that is where you could get GTA. My mom bought me like I had Vice City when I was 7. Like I'm sitting there playing GTA Vice City on my PS2.
I didn't get that shit until I was like 16, bro.
And my mom had no clue what the shit was. I'm sitting there just playing GTA because this is busting. Like there's no rule like rhyme and rule to the shit.
Fucking
like I'm just playing GTA because it's cool.
Bro.
Like, I'm punching niggas on the street. I'm having a good time. I'm with my brother, like laughing, pressing cheat codes, and blowing shit up. Like, cool. But did I need like online GTA at 7? No.
Nah.
No.
You probably didn't need any GTA at 7 if we're being honest.
Yeah, like to be honest, like I did not need GTA, but like that shit it clearly didn't affect me because I'm only playing offline. Like I don't think kids should be allowed to play online video games until they're at least like 13.
Yeah, it depends on the online video game because Wizard 101 was busting back in like third or
that's
fourth
fine
grade.
because you literally that's like heavily monitored chats and you can't talk on a mic.
Yeah.
Like I can't type any form of cuss word. There's like
me and Chris was on some different wizard shit back then, nigga.
Exactly, just running through the streets.
Niggas was not on our level, bro.
Like, come up, get the fight, nigga. PvP, nigga. See me in
you got
streets,
a problem?
Nigga.
You got a no? We not fighting, nigga. Meet me on Wizard 101.
Exactly. See me,
and you can tell it to my elephant, nigga.
Yeah. Exactly. See me in Rainbow Way, nigga.
Hold up, something sharp is in my polo. I'm gonna take this off and figure out what's stabbing me in the chest.
Just change shirts, man.
Yeah, nigga.
All right, I'll be right back.
Change the fit, bro. Change the fit.
So, I don't think video games were ever like the problem, though.
I agree.
I think people's levels of toxicity is able to like overflow on the internet, because like right now, like if I knew Vic could never see me again, I could just talk as much shit as I want.
Facts.
Like, what is Vic going to do?
Find
you. If I'm in Maryland right now, right? What the fuck are you gonna do, Vic? You're gonna pull up to Maryland? Oh, you're still not finna find me, nigga.
I do know where you live.
Nah, dog. Wait, tell me why I'm playing Town of Salem in like. This is like senior year, junior year type shit. Y'all know what Town of Salem is?
Yeah.
I'm playing Town of Salem. Boom. I'm having the time of my life. I'm roasting this nigga, like fucking his whole game up. Buddy got pissed off, was just mad. Me and my homie Tyler in the chat. Buddy said, yeah, nigga, I'm gonna find your ass. And I'm like, okay, nigga. He said, nah, nigga, you in the USA. I'm like, okay, nigga, and? He said, Illinois. Me and Tyler sitting there like, okay, lucky guess. I'm with it. He said, Chicago, nigga. I slammed my laptop shut, took the battery out that bitch, was like, yeah, I'm not doing this. I'm not playing with this nigga.
Off bat, I'm still sitting there like, okay.
Nah,
I'm in Chicago.
Good.
There's still 3 million people, nigga. I was like, there's 3 million people. I'm like, you're not guessing which one I am, nigga. You have no clue.
Pinpointed that bitch. He would have read up my
Addy. If he pinpointed that bitch and pulled up to the crib, he still has no clue which house on the block you are. Like,
yeah, that's true.
Like, so cool, nigga. And I have no clue who he is, and he has no clue what my voice sounds like. And that is still like. That is like the Call of Duty mindset. Nigga could do whatever he wants over the mic. Nigga could dox me, figure out all that shit. He has no clue what I look like. He has no clue what I look like.
You can figure it out.
Oh yeah, you could definitely figure out what I look like.
I've done that before, actually. And just
email, Gmail, like figure out what this nigga Facebook is.
Yeah.
Boom. I know what you look like. that's still not doing him anything. He still has to pull up.
You gonna fuck around
Like
and get pulled up
at
on.
the end of the day, he still has to pull up. So
You gonna get pulled up on one of these days.
hey, if a nigga is that mad about Call of Duty, cool.
That's true.
Cool.
Facts. Shit. We got questions though. We've been in this bitch for a minute. What we got? What we got?
I
Got
think
any
the
good
questions that
questions?
we've asked each other has been pretty good lately.
Low
to be
key, we
honest.
have been killing the questions this week. Niggas been Chris, you ain't asked one. Go ahead. Off the dome.
If you got to change one thing about your childhood, what would it be?
Nothing.
Nothing?
What would I change? Nigga, everything in my childhood made me who I am today, and I wouldn't want who I am to change even a fraction.
All right. If you could guarantee one thing for your kid, what would it be?
Happiness.
Well, I'm saying like it has to be like a tangible item. Like
Money, because
something
that basically is happiness.
I don't know about that. I think you could have a lot of money and still be sad.
Yeah,
I'll
but
say something about money.
it's harder.
Oh my god,
It's harder to have money and be sad than to be happy or whatever. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to be broke and sad than
Yeah,
paid,
than rich and sad.
paid and sad. Like,
Yeah. Like even at the end of the day, even if I am broke and sad, even if I am rich and sad, I'm still rich. You broke and sad, you ain't got nothing.
I don't know. If I'm paid and sad though, like I'm going to just try and find something that's going to make me happy.
And you have the
Because I
money
have
to
the
do
funds.
so. Yeah, like you
I
have
have
the
the
money
funds
to
to go
find
and
some
do it.
shit to make you happy. When you
I would
broke
have
and
to
sad,
say
that's
either
it.
a guaranteed opportunity for further education or a business.
Are you reading that off a script? What is you doing?
My phone's off.
I'm like,
So you would want to like guarantee that they had like a second level of education, like you're
Yeah.
guaranteeing like college for your kid.
Yeah,
Type shit.
why?
or a business. Like they can start a business. Enough money to start a business with. That way, it's not
I mean,
like giving them millions of dollars and having them. I feel like if you give someone $1 million and they don't work for it, they're not going to value it as much as someone who is in a business and they created, they struggled through it, they went through the struggles. You're going to value it a lot more, you know.
I'll tell you this right now. Throw me $1 million and I'm gonna appreciate the fuck out that shit. Like,
Yo,
But you're not going to
but
value
everything.
it as you're not
wanna
going to
bet?
value it as much as someone who worked for that $1 million.
Want to bet, nigga?
So let's put it like this. Let's say, Malcolm, you're homeless. And
Okay,
I have $10 million.
okay.
Out. You're like down bad, and you have nothing else to offer me except for 10 push-ups. Would you do the 10 push-ups for the 10 million?
What did that have to do with what we were talking about?
Nigga, you're gonna give him everything for 10 push-ups?
Yeah. But would you do them?
Yeah,
So you do the push-ups.
Yeah.
for $10 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think anybody in the world.
Nigga,
I
you're
think
stupid
Bill
if you
Gates.
don't.
I think Bill Gates would do 10 push-ups for $10 million.
Yeah,
How about
nigga.
$100? $100.
Nah, it's
But
not worth
like
it.
going back
Why
to
not?
like the value thing, like if someone gets given $1 million, they might
They're gonna blow it.
not. They're not gonna. Yeah, they're gonna blow it. They're gonna be like, fuck it, like this
They're gonna
costs
blow
me
it.
nothing. Like
Not this guy.
buy this, buy that, buy this, buy that.
No, I don't think
But if you work for it-
Malcolm's going to blow it because Malcolm's gonna take that million and be like, nah, nigga, I'm trying to get 3 of them.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get
That's
10.
it? Yeah, I'm
100.
like, just 3.
He's
The
like,
fuck?
shit. Well,
Mm.
you gotta. It's baby steps. And even
And
then,
then
saying like 1 to 3 million is like a lot. Like that's
Yeah, that's
triple your
facts.
money.
But then
That's
Like,
facts.
that's OD.
if you work for that million, you're gonna find ways to duplicate that or invest it wisely, you know, because it costs you blood, sweat, and tears for years, you know. A lot of work.
Actually,
Yeah, but
now
There's
that you
a lot
do
of
say
niggas
that,
who invest and they've had their money their entire life. Like they've never known a life without $1. Like that's like there's no way you're gonna tell me fucking Donald Trump has ever woken up a day in his life with $0 in his bank account. There's never been a day like that for him. No, like since the moment he was like born till today, and that nigga's like what 60, 70? Like
yeah,
how,
70
how,
type shit.
how old is this nigga? Like, and he's never seen a day without $1. Like I've
It's too old, bro.
like,
Even still,
yeah.
though,
Just put them down.
I might have to agree with Vic because when we were playing Monopoly, I worked for every single dollar that I had. and I appreciated
Yeah,
every cent of it. You know,
Mhm.
every dollar counts.
like, and
But
then
if you're
E-Man
giving
was
it-
cheating and stealing money and just losing it right back out his pocket again. But me, I grinded for my money and I got the W. And I just wanted to find a way to work it into the conversation so Thomas remembered that I took his everything.
Okay, so you want to run it back?
Nigga, any day,
When you trying to run
anytime.
it back?
Niggas are OD.
Any day, anytime, nigga.
Let's
I'll
do
pull
a
up-
Monopoly over Zoom.
Hey, man, that should be
Hell
hilarious.
no. Hell no. I know niggas cheat now. Niggas
Nigga.
are, I rolled doubles. No, you didn't. No, you
Nigga,
didn't.
I will beat anybody. Nigga, I'll run it back whenever you want. I took Thomas's everything. Listeners, to any listener who has ever played Monopoly before, I'm going to look directly into the camera for this. I had every single dollar in the game. I'm talking, I was the bank. When this nigga passed go, I handed him 200 out my pocket because I had every single dollar, and this nigga still lost. Hey, man, some of us got it.
How is
Hey,
it still the game?
That's
if you
that
have every single
trillionaire
dollar?
mindset.
That's the
I
end
never-
of the game.
I have never played Monopoly and a nigga took all my money. Like, that's just not how it worked.
I
That's
took
game over because
everything.
they're bankrupt.
Yeah, nigga,
next,
I could never
We
go
next
still
back.
have
time-
properties.
But that's also like just if you have a day where you're just rolling bad, you could also go bankrupt. But like that's just
Nah, the
that's
rolls, I
fucking
was making
game.
the best moves possible that game, nigga.
Yeah, cheating. That's what you're good at.
Nigga,
Run
what?
it
First
back in the
off,
real version.
we played the cheaters edition of Monopoly. Secondly, I ain't even cheap that much. I was just fucking these niggas up. Vic, tell him.
Nah,
You
I
got that
fucked
cheater
Vic's whole
you were
life
mindset.
up.
cheating, bro.
I fucked
You had
Vic's
it
whole
rigged, bro,
life
because
up.
you're the
I'm here.
host.
Two niggas are hating on Malcolm right now. That means he was doing something correct.
Nah.
I'm
Like,
saying.
He was
I'm
cheating. No,
saying.
he was cheating
I'm
correctly.
saying.
He was cheating correctly.
So you
He was
didn't
doing that. No, we all did, but you were cheating. Correct.
Oh, so you was just cheating wrong.
See what you did is you made us all turn on each other,
You're just
bro.
good at cheating.
Me and E-Man were friends at first, but halfway through the game, I'm
cheaters
like,
win the most.
he's an enemy.
See, no.
You win
Let me tell
that
y'all why
way.
this isn't true. Vic just said that I made them all target each other. I wish I could take credit for that, but they were just so stupid that they just started targeting each other for no damn reason. Like, that had nothing to do with me. On their own will, they was just like, you know what? They said, let's all group up against Malcolm. Made a group and then destroyed each other for no reason. It was the dumbest shit ever.
Nah.
Thomas took his number one asset out the game. Thomas was the one who bankrupted Vic. And they was supposed to be against me together.
Man,
Uh,
we were best friends, man.
well, hey, Vic, next time we play the real version, we'll run it back the proper way.
Hey, man, I'm
let's
down
do
every day, anytime, bro.
So,
I will take care of
Thomas,
everything
I'm gonna
again.
ask you the same question I asked these two. If you had to guarantee one thing for your child, what would it be?
A Monopoly win.
Wait, how big of a thing can it be?
Anything.
It has to be tangible.
I said two things.
Hold on.
It has to be tangible or like a goal, I guess. You can't really like Malcolm said happiness, but you can't guarantee happiness with
Debatable.
someone.
Hold
No,
on, let me run and grab my
yeah,
laptop.
you know that's not debatable. You cannot make everybody happy. That is a fact. You cannot make everybody happy. So
yeah, but
can't
you can make
guarantee
your kid happy.
Money
It says
doesn't
what?
buy happiness.
Yeah, money doesn't buy happiness.
It
But
doesn't
money
have to be money.
It gives you access to things that can make you happy.
Facts.
That is what money does.
That's facts. But
But if you gave me $1 billion, bet cash, I'm dancing, nigga. I don't care how corny I look, I'm dancing. Like
you
I'm
give me $1
I-
billion bet cash, I'm dancing. I'm with it.
exactly off bat. Like Warren Buffett just gives me the point off his billion, nigga. I'm happy. Warren Buffett give me $200. I'm happy. I still like it. Don't
Niggas
matter.
dancing, man.
Like-
you know the vibes.
Off rip.
Facts. Thomas, what's your answer though?
What tangible thing? I'm happy with
Probably-
the motherfucker.
That's a good question.
What are you giving Crimson? A red sweater?
Uh, Well, first of all, I'm taking his body if I get the chance. I'm gonna
Excuse
roll
me?
with him.
Oh yeah, you remember he said
No, I
like Chris
know.
is just a vessel.
Yeah. So what would I give myself?
No, what would you? Oh my
Your
god.
son.
This nigga's
It's
crazy.
going to be him, nigga.
It's gonna be me. So I
Would
probably
you only have a kid for the sake of like just taking his body?
no. I mean, taking his body is a plus, but if I just have to contribute to it,
This nigga's crazy.
Yeah.
This
Like,
nigga's insane.
I definitely, I kind of agree with him with the idea of like, I want to be, I don't want to die. Like that's for sure. Like I don't want my life to come to an
So
end.
you would trade your son's life to extend your own son or daughter?
in a heartbeat.
To extend your own life, you would take your child?
Well, ideally,
Do I get to restart from his body?
Sure.
Sure, I could have another kid.
Wow.
What do you mean? I could be financially stable in his body at 16 and have a kid, and then my kid would actually get to grow up and like be like, damn, my dad's cool as fuck, and like I get to grow up with my kid.
But you would trade a life for that?
Yeah, for sure.
Damn.
logically, I'm with Chris now. Maybe my mind will change, but as far
Yeah,
as
like
now,
for right now, like we're just speaking hypothetically. Of course, it can't happen. And when my kid's here, it's gonna be a bigger like whoa, this is a living thing. But right now, we're talking about something that doesn't exist. Hell yeah, I'm gonna trade something that doesn't exist for a double lifetime. Run it up, niggas didn't kill niggas for the Fountain of Youth. Like I definitely think me saying I would swap out my kid for fucking another double life is not crazy. Niggas have killed niggas for less.
it's
Facts. Yeah, that's a good point.
So like, you can guarantee me what I go from 86 to 160 on the life. That's a dub. Like I'm taking that and I'm running.
86 to 160.
Yeah, like run it up.
It'd be like that, man.
I
It'd be
don't
like
think
that.
I'd want to live infinitely.
Why not?
Yeah,
Whoa.
what's
Nigga,
wrong
I
with
know
that?
nothing but life. Like I'm gonna die.
That was a good point.
I know
I
nothing
wouldn't,
but
because
life.
if you live
Like,
immortal, you see everybody around you die.
Okay.
All your family dies.
All right.
That
I'm gonna
I
have more
wouldn't-
family though.
I wouldn't.
You're going to
be
see
okay
people
with
die
that. I wouldn't be
regardless.
okay with that.
You're going to see people die
I'm gonna
regardless.
see people die in my lifetime. Like
You're probably
So-
going to see your grandparents die, your parents die. Probably.
Like shit that worries me every day is like, yo, me and my brothers aren't linked. Like one of them niggas can die and I'm still going to be here.
Yeah.
And that shit's going to kill me. Like that shit's gonna murder me. Like thinking about like leaving my brothers behind or my brother leaving me behind is going to wreck me. And it's not gonna matter.
Facts.
I think anybody with the chance, like if you're being handed like, yo, this is going to make you immortal, I think any person is gonna think about it for a moment and be like, shit, I could live forever? Like that life is all I know, nigga. Like for all I know, I could die and that's it. No heaven, no nothing. I can
Facts.
guarantee some shit right now, like I don't know. Doubling my lifetime, like yeah, that sounds fun.
Chris
I get
got
to redo
real philosophical on us, man.
Hey man.
Got
I'd be
deep on
worried.
us?
Look, I have to be worried about death, but like, why worry about death? Like that's some shit. I'll worry about it when I get to it. Like I can't do anything right now.
That's facts.
Like if I spend my whole life worrying about death, then what fun am I gonna do?
You sound like an old anime man. Like
Hey,
an
man.
old man in anime.
I've thought about dying way too much. Like I'm like, what's gonna happen? Do I go to heaven? Will I get to see other? I don't really care.
You
I'm
sound like
like,
old man Netero.
I'm like, bro, like I might as well just make do with what I got right here, and I'll worry about it when I get to it. When I'm the one on my deathbed and I die, nigga, then I'll figure out what happens. But for now, whatever.
Facts. All right, Netero, I fuck with you.
Hey man, Netero lived an amazing life.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Last night, I'm minding my own business, watching some Hunter x Hunter. I sent Thomas a snap, and Thomas was watching Hunter x Hunter. And then I looked on Brittany's Snapchat, and you and Brittany was watching Hunter x Hunter. I'm like, hey, whole
Yeah.
gang in this bitch.
Yeah.
Vic, where you
She's
at, man?
fucking with it, bro. She's like, she legitimately is sitting down and watching it without me. Like,
That's lit.
I'm not in the room, and I come back, and she's not like on her phone watching it. She is like phone down, looking at the screen.
You
And
hear
I'm
that,
like,
Alexis?
I'm
Let
like,
your
yeah, this
Brittany
shit
watch
is
anime.
crazy. And
Vic,
she's
was
like,
it-
no, it's a
Anime.
good story. And I'm like,
It is a great story. Yo, tell me, you said that she watched it like not on her phone or nothing, right?
yeah.
I'm watching the Chimera Ant arc yesterday with my brother Emmanuel for the first time. This nigga know anime etiquette. It's the part where they talk about Gyro and his life, like that part.
So it's lit.
It's
like,
important, nigga. I'm sitting
it's
here
lit.
watching it. I look over this nigga. I said, nigga,
Like,
if you
I
don't get
don't-
off your phone
I
and
don't
rewind it, what
respect
is you
it.
doing?
I don't respect it because when I be watching anime, I will miss 30 calls. Like a
Right.
nigga could call me 30 times. I did not see my phone.
Like, you really not
I'm
gonna
sorry,
read
bro.
that? Like, that is important, nigga. He was like, oh, well, I'm not gonna miss nothing. How do you know that? For all you know, the show could have ended right then and there.
Like they could have just told you where Gon's dad is and it's raps.
Right.
Like you didn't even read what it said.
Right.
Like, no, 'cause
Anime
she was
etiquette, man.
she was like, I came into the room and she was watching it, and from the other side of her crib, I can see into her room if she has the window open. And I looked through the window, and she was sitting there like posted up, staring at the TV. And I'm like, yes.
That's
I'm like,
lit.
this. I was like, this is what I wanted. Like, I wanted to show you something, and hopefully that you'd like it. It was perfect. Like, I could
That's
not.
blessing.
It could not be better.
Shout out to Brittany, man.
Yeah, she's on the anime grind, and there's like more to come. Like she watched Silent Voice with me.
I don't know what that is.
It's an anime movie.
Gang. That's bussin'.
It's lit.
That's
Like,
bussin'. One day I'm gonna get Alexis to watch some anime. One day. One day.
you just gotta convince her that she's watching it because she wants to watch it, not because you want to watch it.
That's never gonna happen. She
Hey,
does
man.
not want to watch it.
I think she would enjoy Silent Voice if she likes a good story.
She
Like it's
doesn't.
actually like
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't. That's the issue. She doesn't like a good story. She likes reality TV shows and things that she doesn't have to focus on the story.
yo. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was watching something the other day, and no, it was a hot takes video. So it was like people giving like unpopular opinions, and she was like, one girl said reality TV is just as good as a documentary, and I was like, I fell out. I was like, I don't even know what to do.
I
was like,
mean,
I have never
it's
heard
produced the
nothing like
same.
that. No.
Reality TV is damn near just as produced. That shit is written too.
No.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
not.
watching like Blue Planet. You're gonna tell me Blue Planet is on the same level as Real Housewives of Atlanta?
Hell
like,
no.
Hell
Nigga,
no.
pick a better reality
Hell
show.
no.
That was a bad one. That was a
No.
bad one. You
No.
can find a
It's
better
reality
reality
TV.
show.
No.
There's good reality TV.
Sanctions.
No.
There's good
There's also
reality TV.
bad documentaries, that's fair. But like Keeping Up with the Kardashians is not better than Blue Planet.
I've
like
never
you're
seen
not
Blue Planet.
Blue Planet is fucking fire.
Never seen
yeah.
it. But I
It
seen
is-
Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
It's like
Not gonna lie,
it's an
better than you would
underwater-
think.
it's an underwater documentary. It's just like showing everything.
Oh, so the Travis Scott concert. Lit.
like
I don't know how long we've been recording, by the way. We should probably
Yeah.
end it.
No, we
no,
got
we're
40.
definitely
We were in 20 minutes. Then I started my timer, and my timer's at 45 minutes.
so we're like at like an hour.
A little over an
Yeah.
hour. I bet we could probably end it off here unless anybody got any final thoughts, feelings, comments, questions, dreams, ambitions.
I don't believe that opinion was valid at all. If you like reality TV more than documentaries, you have a problem. And you need to like I don't know. I don't think it's a problem really. I just think it's bad taste.
That's what's up.
taste.
That's what's up. I was about to say something else. I
Is
forgot.
that a bookmark?
It's a sticker.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Hisoka's different.
That's what's up. So, hey, how'd y'all feel about the Zoom call?
I like it. I think it's easy to get distracted. Like
Very true.
extremely easy.
Shout out to
But-
Thomas.
I didn't get distracted.
Yeah, okay.
You left camera twice, man.
We're still
3 times,
recording?
I think.
The first
No, it's
time,
twice.
3.
First time was to change into the polo. We all agreed that was fire. So the
It was a
second,
decent polo.
Is this
Yeah.
cut?
what'd you say, Vic?
Oh, we were still recording?
We were still
Yeah.
recording.
Yeah.
The second time was to get a charger for the laptop.
And the
Oh,
third
that's fair.
time was
That's
to
fair.
change your shirt again. This is your third outfit, nigga.
And that's not a distraction.
That's drip though.
That was stabbing me. That
That's
was
just
stabbing me in
drip
the
check.
back.
Hey, all I'm saying is niggas just got to stay a little bit more focused. But we'll see how
All
the
I'm
listeners.
all I'm
feel.
saying is get your racks up. You know,
Yeah, disconnect this nigga. Oh my god.
And but no, I'm kidding. I bet we're gonna end this one out to let's see. Let's go
Play
with
something off the Legends Unlock EP still.
another one.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
Nah, we played Legends Unlocked last week. As much as I do love that tape, that shit is fire. But nah, I was about to say we should do the song that me and Thomas did this week. That shit hit, but we're not gonna play that one.
Yeah, we're not gonna play
Why not?
ourselves. for
First off,
real.
it's not done.
we can
So
play a snippet, 50 seconds.
Oh yeah, it's
50
not gotta be
seconds
the
is
full
damn
second.
nigga. What?
No, give it a good 30. 30.
It's not done, so we're not gonna do it. If Thomas would have made some time, he could have finished it. But you know the vibes. Anyway,
Well, Thomas is out the crib right now. Give him some
You guys
time.
can't finish it right now.
Yeah,
Social
Tom-
distance.
he got some time. He got some time to finish it. It's not like the episode drops right after this.
yeah, that's true. But we would have to get it done today or tomorrow. So
Thomas?
You guys can do it.
Shit, you already know how Vermillion.
No, it's only a snippet though. It's not even got to be like the full song. It's just a snippet.
anyway, this is Burnt
Do
Off
it.
by Malcolm X. We out.
Deuces.